And welcome to the 6th of August in the year of the 2025. We've made it to another Wednesday. Yay. And this is The Circus, and I am your host, Phoenix Electra. We have, no, I can't point. Here, Loki, one of the representative floor cat examples, is here to assist me today. And let's check that the chat works. Let me check to make sure I'm actually live. Let's see here. Let's just go checkity. Welcome to the Circus. Yes. We have one chat. Brilliant. Thank you, Rumble. Welcome. Oh, good. Good. No, let's just do that just in case. All right, sweet. 2 chats. Brilliant. I don't have anything huge planned today because I am doing a double header of shows. I'm going to be done here today in about-ish 90 minutes so I can see if I need to retouch up my nose, repowder my nose, and all of those things before I am on at Daramuth's channel. And but nobody's here, so nobody can tell him. Tell William to drop me the link. I think I'll show up on Saturday because I'm throwing all the seeds out. So I don't have anything big planned for today, but I'd sow some more petals, leaves, whatever creature thing I'm doing. I did start with the number 12 hook, the middle rings for the Mummer's necklace. Oh, I left. All right, let me see if Loki will jump in my chair and grab my renderings that I have thus far. It is just over here. Okay. So I think that I have settled on a size and scale. While watching me on 3 different monitors is kind of trippy. I see you, viewfinder. I see you, camera monitor. I see you, giant monitor. All right. Okay. Yep. I see myself in triples. Blah, 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 blah. Words. Found some templates. Think I like it. So I started sketching. Where can you see the rendering? No. Yeah. So there's the squares and circles on the outside are the crochet motifs, the outside and the inside ring. And then I was just placing circles because I was thinking and feeling loosely inspired by Ukrainian, Polish, Slavic Easter eggs. Pisanki is the Ukrainian name. They come by different flavors, but it is in essence, a wax resist dye technique for the eggs that uses beeswax and candles and tools and eggs. Great fun. I have all the stuff. I've not made them in a while, but we'll get back to it when eggs are not stupid expensive, because you cannot eat the egg after you've dyed it, but blowing the egg and dyeing it afterwards makes it differently interesting for how to get the egg to sink because it floats. Blah, blah, blah. So I started the chain of tiny little rings. And it is, when doing motifs like this and repeat, so much easier to do them on a continuous chain rather than make a ring, trim it, make another ring. I think in the end, you probably waste less thread. And because these are so stinking little, you know where they are. Because I think I showed this, it's almost impossible for me to focus this tiny, what is this? This a size 12 antique lace crochet hook. Can I get you to focus? Yeah. There's the little hook. It's so little, but it's right here. So teeny, teeny, teeny. And I also printed off the pattern. And no, it's these ones that I am trying to decide, though I think I know which one I like better. The top one with the diamond motif or the bottom one with these more squares. I kind of like this one better. I think I like the diamond one better. They're equally fine as far as what the pattern, reading the pattern. So it is nice because even though, and actually that would be quite on brand for this project too, either of these, because this is from a Slavic, it's written in Russian, crochet motif book. So we're just leaning all Slav, all in. Yep, though the mummers is not a Goptic. Oh no, no hard base, but maybe some kvass. And yeah, so I started these. I can use my normal reading glasses when my eyes are awake, but this morning Dove handed me some super strong ones, and I was like, oh, I can actually see because, oh, I hope this project doesn't make me go blind because with all of the tiny work. But yeah, so in my notions were, instead of how this pattern is more like for something where they're going to do the repeat up, I'm just going to continue it across and then loop it around so that it forms the boundary of the necklace, much like the crochet tape does for the yoke that I made for me that we'll work on that this weekend. My brain can only handle so much today. And I want to make sure I can haggle Dara later because it's been a while. It's been a while, in the words of the Panda Sub. The other great Phoenix, the Phoenix McFury. So that's that. What was I thinking? What did I say already? So we know our colors. I'm not trying to... I'm glad I don't have to commit to any steps farther than what I've already started. That's the words. Because it's not fully fleshed. And that is A-okay. Oh, Loki. Oh, I got that. Can't see with the blankie on my chair. Other things I made. Star blankie. Ooh, my stitches are kind of funny. I'm nervous, even though how many years have we been running a sewing show? Quite a few now. And it's not like I've not been on Madeira before. We're doing things I've done before. But I guess there's nothing wrong with little stage anticipation. I'm not fearful. I just want to do good. We've got, thanks Rumble, you guys always crush it for the Wednesday Worker Lurker crew. So here's some sweet sewing machine sounds. I've got my little list of funniness. Maybe else. Oh, Trudeau and Katy Perry, really? What? I guess I'm not really surprised, but oh, this polka dots. We haven't worn this one in a while since we've made it. No. It's been a while since I've wore it, and even longer that I made it. So I just sewed a blue sack, flipped it so that all the extra roof-y things were on the inside. If it was not a see-through material or whatever, you could trim it. You could have trimmed it now. I don't care. We're just going to stuff it with random scrap-a-doodles and just stitch on top of it. So I don't mind, but ooh, that's hot for being next to the computer. Yeah. What else was funny? Oh, that the amount of volcanoes and earthquakes going on. At least 7 volcanoes last time I checked over in the Ruski lands. It's likely, they think, from as a result of that earthquake, and they've still been having earthquakes over there. That's fun. New Jersey had 2 earthquakes. I think we're just a little bit of everything going on. Phoenix, stop rambling and just so. I know I'm going, but I gotta stuff all this some fluff in here, because then we're gonna stitch it down. I am just collecting them until I get a gajillion, and then we'll apply them to the skirt. But we're not there yet. This is my filler project. I do still need to cut the fabric for the chemise that yoke needs to go to. Just there was work and stuff. Work and stuff and work and stuff and work and stuff. So we're here. We're smiling. I'm going to sit up straight. So my Loki is right here, and I can't get him in frame. Oh well. When it comes to snack time in a little bit, we'll see all the cats. Some of the cats. Alright, so I've got it stuffed with stuff. I'm just smushing it around like my fingers, like if you're supposed to once a month either do a breast exam or check on your testicles for testicular cancer. I'm just moving it around, feeling everything around in there. Making sure there's no unusual lumps or bumps. And I just do a quick back stitch to close up my holes, and I'm just gonna stitch some random lines on top of it to hold everything together and make it, in my opinion, a bit more visually interesting. I'm just swirling it around the outside first. Nothing fancy, nothing stressful. I'm saving my stress for that moment, for the Mummers project. I'm not stressed about it. I just want it to be good, and that makes me feel anxious. But it's gonna be fun. So I don't know, I'm just stitching lines. What else do I have on my... Oh, what? The shooting at Fort Stewart this morning, that was something. And all of the... what else? Did they catch the... I don't know. I only paid attention to like bits and pieces of things. Do I have anything that I actually... Oh, but Ellie's not here. I don't know if our Canadian contingency is being represented by Rumble. I know that they're, by the lack of the tubes, I know our Canadian viewer from the tubes is not present. But so we're gonna leave Nova Scotia till later. What else was there? Oh, but Rumble's big wins with X in California regarding them trying to say that Rumble and X were publishers and therefore responsible for content. Rumble responsible for what comes out of this pie hole. And they said, we're just here to give people the opportunity. But you can say or not say whatever you like, as long as you don't do these other things. Alright, I think this is stitched enough. Let's see what this what do we have to look at? This one's kind of, they're all pretty in their uniqueness because no two are stuffed the same. Here, it's like a little bunny ear. Petal, we'll attach it from the bottom. We just stitch some stitching. Actually, it looks like I stitched a star into this one without even. I didn't mean to. I just. Sometimes I need projects where I just do a thing and my brain doesn't have to pay attention to what it's doing other than, is the needle going? Are my feet working? Do we have any disasters? I can't always sew corsets and fiddly bits. My brain would hurt. That'll be for this weekend. We'll get back to, because I don't know what art project we're gonna work on Saturday. Because I know I am definitely not going to be ready to start the necklace, but maybe. I was thinking of grabbing my Pasanki books off the shelf. Why are you sounding chunky? And we'll flip through some of them because I don't want the piece to read like you're wearing a necklace of Easter eggs. Not that. I want something lacy and delicate, and if you know you're like can see the inspiration with, but not a literal thing. So look through, peruse different motifs, see, because there's also the different border things. They're just really pretty, and I just want to show it off because it's fun. A, to make them, and B, just because that's what I'm gonna do. For whatever reason, people keep coming back, which is great. And I am super excited that Rumble finally got the message regarding member benefits besides the emotes, because they are fun, but to be able to skip the ads and to have access to the creators' premium content is I'm looking forward to that. And I feel compelled to work on getting up to 200 watch hours a month to maybe consider, because I know the ads I won't read, but if we could do funny skits for Rumble Premium, that I might be able to get behind. So I'm still mulling over it. I don't like being but I already talk about how much I love Rumble on stream anyway, so we'll figure it out. It doesn't matter because I told myself, I had some moral and philosophical things where I wasn't sure, and then they keep adding more requirements, and in my brain it does not make sense to, if you know what you're going to be expected to do, to make sure I can do all those things ahead of time and then commit to doing a thing. So that is my story. Hey Jess, welcome. I hope that you are well. And I already said it out loud, so I will say it again because I think it's time that if William's on Saturday, I will. Okay, I do know how to sew. Something was funny that since I'm making the rounds this week, we'll stop by the House of Sewing. Where is my machine? What's my treadle? What am I stuck on? Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on a second. Dropped one ball of tiny red crochet cotton, and it was sitting underneath the treadle. So it was like, why aren't you moving? Because we can't. Now I know. Oh, what was the Phoenix? Take a breath. There's nothing like doing a thing for years and years, and still sometimes you're like, am I gonna do good? Am I gonna be alright this time? Are people gonna like me? Oh, Phoenix. The worries never leave you. And I think it's good to get a little stage fright and anxious and think about wanting to do a good job. Oh, something is not right. Do I have no bobbin thread? I don't have that either. All right, let's see how we can get back in stitches here. How's your machine fixing up? Are you having fun with your quilts? You getting ready for your nap time? Okay, Saturday. All right, let's do it. Okay. Good. I've already cleared it with my assistant scheduler, manager, husband, man. So it's like, all right, since I'm out and about this week on on other people's streams, and it's been some time, because there we go. Yeah, and that's the one in my, because I need my beauty sleep. Yes. Okay. I know. I was like, I'll just put it out to the ethers, then magically on the X's, a link shall appear. Then magically there will be a phoenix just rizzed out of the rizzed-outed. I know. I usually want to go to the beach in the summertime, but with all the tsunami warnings, earthquakes, volcanoes, and all that jazz, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I so right now. Oh, why am I looking on my little screen? Let's see here, Jess. You just finished making your dress for tomorrow. You start classes with students tomorrow morning. Well, happy new first day of school dress. And school in the beginning of August. That sounds cruel. All right, go eat dinner and take a nap. All right. Right, because you need your beauty sleep because you got to be on the ball for a whole new set of impressionable young little mathematicians. Oh, good. Oh, if I'm going to just not use this screen, I'm just going to shut you off. You're like creeping me out, seeing myself too many times over. I'll suffer through reading on one monitor. Okay. So I guess, yeah, then on Saturday at 5 o'clock Pacific, I'll be over at the YouTubes, the Godless Sewing channel. I'll just invite myself to other people's channels now. That's all right. Yeah, so no stress sewing. Sunday, we'll make some chemises because it's been a while since we've sewn underwear. And that yoke needs to be attached, and I need to try it on. I am thinking maybe towards the end of the show, we will set it free from the excess fabric and set it on our neck and make it look yoke-like, just to see how big and droopy and beautiful it is. But tad nervous. I'm like, is this going to be too big? Is the scale going to be right after I spent how many hours making it? But if I need to, I'm sure we can figure out how to thread a drawstring in there or something. Oh, thank you so much, all 9 of you. Can we get one more and I'll open up the concession stand? We are almost at 1:30, so the cats would be, Loki would be very excited if we could get one more snitch. One more snitcher in the house. What else did I have? Oh, crazy big balls of Doge infamy being a... Are we going to go with the narrative that he was trying to be an honorable young gentleman and protect some woman from being carjacked by, I keep hearing, somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 12 young hooligans. And he got the tar beat out of him. Ay, ay, ay. So he lived up to his name. That wasn't just a, I pretend I got big balls. He was really like, I come to defend the ladies. All right. Another leaf. These are so nice because they're kind of fast and I don't have to think. I have to make sure I don't rip anything, but then I stitch, flip, stuff, stitch, throw it in the bag, the bucket, and grab another one. Super nice. And I find if I'm working on projects like this, and kind of like the necklace, different things that I know are going to take forever, I give myself space for random quick projects or like this, that this part of it is quick, the entire thing not quick, but this part is a little monotonous, rinse and repeaty, which sometimes I need that. Loki, you want some snackies? Would you like me to open up the concession stand? Are you going to come on over? Come on, handsome. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, you're not coming? Let's see here. Can we get a kitty? Come on, handsome. Yeah, come on over. Your fans would like you to say hello. You going to purr into the microphone? Oh, we're just going to hear all the sirens and the beeping. Awesome. Here, say hi to your fans. Okay, over here. You think it's perfect? Okay. There. Lucky. Okay. Yeah, big boy. Yeah, snacky time? You're just gonna sit here for snacks? We're gonna have to at least do one trick by giving me big hugs. Let me get my hand out of the dirt. Oh, good job. We're gonna close this door. Window. Okay. That's better. We don't need the sounds of heavy machinery right now. Come on. Good boy. Oh, no, guess you're the only cat who wants snacks today. You're the only cat who wants snackies? Okay. We'll have 2 more, then we'll close the concession stand. And then until somebody else comes. All right, you got snacks for easy. Don't tell them you didn't work. Don't tell them. All right, we got to move our microphone. Are you okay? Thanks, honey. Now you want free fruifers. Now you want some? All right. Now she runs across the room. Here, tell Loki, talk to the microphone while I get... Okay, hold on. We'll get some more. And... Yep, we just found a pin in the carpet. All right, Loki. Good job. I know. People don't want to see cats get snacks. Those numbers look better. It's like, come on. Loki's so excited that he's not working for his... There you go. At least do this trick. Okay. All right, one more. She's done. All right. Good job. Yeah, you are so handsome. Yeah. Good job, handsome. Good job. Thank you. Come again. The concession stand will be open again on Saturday at about 1 p.m. or when I decide to open it. We try to have metrics so that we can continue to have goals. Some of them we're doing not terribly. Oh, they're taking out the. Oh, what's happening? Shrubbery removal. Jess, you want him to get his snacks. Is this cheating? You're cheeky. You're cheeky. He's got snackies. He got snackies. I'm easy when it comes to that, though. I know. See, you're trying out both too. I'm wooing everybody to the Rumble side. Because if we do one, it's not that much more tricky. And I need other people to help me flush out. I've got at least a general sewing on Rumble category, and I'm following it, so I know when folks upload, and it's been quite some time. So there's a huge empty void when it comes to fiber fabric funsies times on the Rumbles. So, and I'm kind of having a bit of an existential crisis there's lots of different content, and so Daramuth, who I'm gonna be on his show at 5, is on Rumble and here, but over here on the Rumbles, there is a channel, PandaSub 2000, and if you enjoy pop culture, all sorts of stuff, my favorite, so many folks know, Phoenix is not a gamer unless we're playing Bob and Chicken, Spool Thread Run, or Needle Break Counter. You'll start posting over here and see what it looks like for us quilters and sewists. There are folks who post and quilt, and a lot of them it's just been a long time, but if you are already doing till 1, there's no reason to not. It's free. They're building out their video on demand section. It's not, but they've got a lot of stuff. And they're getting better with stuff. There's stuff that they do really shitty, which goes back to, I don't know what. No, unfortunately, I'm going to feel like I'm going to be stuck. I don't want to do not Rumble. Don't rush a mile a minute, Phoenix. You don't live in New York anymore. I think the notion of age verification on YouTube and all this geolocating, tagging data really gets my goat, and I don't like it. That's what I have to say. Yeah. Oh, but just because there have been folks posting some different quilting content, I feel as though it's a blank canvas, and people are wanting to come and to create and view things, but it's not there yet. So it's still in this. If you make it, somebody will be there for it. It's just right now there's the misimpression that it's just right-wing political commentary, slap fighting, and gaming content, which it does have a fair amount of those things for different reasons. But also, I know there's a chap, Amish Saku, who made we can't even say all the things I'm trying to say that I did order from him. There's 3D printing, there's this, there's that, there's all sorts of stuff. So let's make making on Rumble great. And not have to worry about different shenanigans from other platforms, because I'm trying to keep aligned my practices and principles. Yay, but if people are looking, I can even post, even if nothing ever happens, it can't hurt. Exactly. Yes, Luigi, make crafting great again. 100%. Yep, let's get away from mass market, everybody the same cookie cutter uniform of bullshit, and let's make creativity, uniqueness, individual creative thought great again, because this you will be the same blob of whatever and enjoy it. Will not, and I don't. Exactly, Jess. That's how I feel about my streaming to YouTube. I'm like, I'm never gonna ever meet monetization requirements over there. And in my dream world, I would not hate having a reason to. I wouldn't mind sewing and streaming to be a bigger part of my income stream. That's the way we'll say it. And it's not paying the bills yet, but Rumble has been better for my pocketbook than the big fat goose eggs from the tubes. But enough about that yammer jammer. Oh my gosh, it's been 40 minutes. Like, oh, okay, relax, Phoenix. How are you, Luigi? Yes, we do need to make crafting great. All craft. Because I was thinking again today how, as I think, not an insignificant piece of, for example, the art and skill of ferrying is being kept alive by racehorses and dressage horses and very fancy, expensive horses. There's nobody, no machine who is fully taking on a farrier's job. It just, I don't ever see that one ever being replaced, because there it's not on paper every job is the same, but in practice no two jobs are the same. So, all right, rich people, thank you for keeping up ferrying alive. You just got monetized through YouTube. Oh, that's awesome. You're hoping it pays for a few West Coast quilt shops trips. Oh, that's awesome. Good job. Good. Oh, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Yay. I know, because there's that one that takes over the whole town of Sisters. Except that in the event of if the volcanoes are a little crazy, Sisters might not be the place to be, because I'm pretty sure the volcanoes there, the mountains there are actually volcanoes. Yeah, I don't think I play YouTube's game enough the same way, or am doing word of mouth enough, because I'm this like in between of wanting internet to, I want it to be a bigger piece, but also I hate it and don't want to have to like be terminally online. I snort and put myself into this not a marginally existential crisis, but that's all right. I'm just gonna keep doing what we're doing for right now. But yeah, Panda Sub 2000, funny channel. Pop culture, video games. My favorite game, Deathbet, where he plays video games or other people play video games, and we bet when he's gonna die. And it's pretty fun. Give me a place. Not that I'm not an asshole on my own show, but I feel like being mean Phoenix to his nice Phoenix just makes me, my black heart happy. Holy moly, 15 on a Wednesday. You guys are crushing it. I'm crushing it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being good old snitches and enjoying all the stitches. Hey, sweet boy, you back again? Are you back? Oh, you're rubbing your cheeks on the machine. Yeah, you sweet, sweet boy. I know! They could hear you better if you came and sang up here. Oh well. Ah, Luigi, it was fun to join Phoenix and his friends and for that Mario Kart that one stream. Yes. Oh, you just followed. Oh, Jess, he yeah. It's something. Your kiddos are. There's some. It's not always kid friendly. But it's an entertainment experience that it's like live game shows from the past, but chat gets to participate and sometimes in playing games like Luigi did when they played Mario Kart. And aren't you guys playing? Are you playing Mario Paint on Friday? That would be. I don't know. I'm a simple streaming lass. I plug in my fancy camera to my not fancy capture card and clickety clackety into Rumble Studio. Because why pay for streaming stuff when Rumble gives it to you for free? But yeah, that'll be fun to see. Mario Paint. Oh, you don't have a Switch 2, so you can't. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any of those things, as folks have may have heard one way or another. Dove only has a PlayStation 1, and it mostly gets used to play Green Plastic Army Men and Medal of Honor. When it gets played, I don't think we have any other games for it, but we're not a big fancy gaming system handheld family. But if you break out the backgammon board, sign me up. But I don't think people would want to sit around while we bantered and played backgammon. Or would they? But I wouldn't need you helping him try to cheat because backgammon, like you that one. Maybe we'll want it. Would that be fun? Would people want to banter with us while I beat him at backgammon? I just can't see people running to do that. But maybe that's just me. Alright, I've got another saxone. Let me go to my sax stuffing. I know, because then I'm going to be late to the sub tonight. Because I'm the captain of my show. This show is not about a boot. No, it's not a boot, a boat. It is a circus. Oh, man. Oh, some things are not like... He makes... There's an ongoing joke about AIDS and Walker, Texas Ranger. It's so beautiful. Okay, that's enough of the preview. I hope you like it. I'm sorry if it's offensive. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry for somebody else's content, and I can't be sorry for what I enjoy. I'm just but a lass and a sewing machine and some cats. And this giant Pluffalump. I need to retool this giant seating thing. It's too big and too not nice, so I think I'm actually going to remake the closet cord poof pattern and or just going to... Oh, not completely. I also want to do a round 2-foot long, maybe 18-inch solid rolly bolster thing, because we've got enough scraps. We'll put a zipper in there so when my need is like, but I need to know I can still get to those scraps, even though they're going to fill the pillow up perfectly. So there's that. But yeah, that heap of a cushion is not quite fitting the bill for me. So I'm just going to refix it. And I'm getting distracted by a mover, a cat doing some digging, removing blackberries off of a shed thing. It's just fascinating. I never thought I was going to be a big machinery girl, but somehow we got into this hole of the highway through hell, the Cocohill Canyon Mountain Big Truck Rig Rescue in Canada. Follow the lives of truckers now. Heavy rescue operators and this, that, and the other thing. And now I'm like, oh, that's a machine out there. Oh, Phoenix, you're turning more and more weirdo every day, but what can I say? You get to a certain point. I got to a certain point, was like, okay, it's my life, and I'll do what I want to. Alright, another poofy done. We're just flying through them today. Which is great, because then by Friday I should have enough mental bandwidth put back together to cut into some fabrics for some garment sewing. Because I think I've got the terracotta linen and the gray linen cotton blend. Oh, Jess, that's interesting. You like driving manual vehicles just to feel the power. I do not know how to drive a stick. I kind of wish I did. Because there used to be Subaru models that had like a fakey one, but you don't really, there's no clutch. So I know it's not really, you're not really in tune with the machine if there's not a clutch. Or so I'm told. But it also boggles my mind a little bit that they are so... What did Killer... I'm sure Killer said, I think... No, I don't want to put words in Kilroy's mouth, but if I recall correctly, it was that because nobody wants them, they're becoming slightly more expensive than an automatic, and car prices are just stupid. Stupid. No thanks. I'm gonna keep the one I got, because I also don't want that many cameras in the car. I am really feel like I'm becoming this like stodgy old crazy person who's like, I'm done with the AI spying. Let's pay with real money or barter me with goods. Pay me with goods. I'm getting off we're no more digital bank, central bank digital currency. Oh, Jess, if we ever meet and have a time, I will find a vehicle and we'll do it. Okay. All right. Oh, hopefully somebody that doesn't mind if I'm grinding too many gears, because it's going to take me a second, but I guess I've done some things with 2 hands and 2 feet. So moving that much, it won't be the thing. Yeah. Ugh. Just don't leave me on a hill alone. Oh, good. Yeah, Dove knows how, but it was in big work trucks, box trucks, in trucks. Because he also used to drive trucks and machinery things, mostly for moving plants around nurseries or for landscape installations, but that was like another lifetime ago. Maybe we should sit around in our dinosaur unit in our dinosaur nighty pajamas. I haven't worn those in ages and a day. All right, maybe Saturday's fancy outfit is just going to be my dinosaur outfit. Who doesn't love colorful dinosaur clothes? Oh, they can't be done working yet. They're still blackberries. They're like taking it off the roof of this little shed thing. I know. Why am I giving the play-by-play of what the machinery is doing? Phoenix, sit up straight and keep giggling. Oh, happy stitches. Happy stitches. After I do this one, I will be brave and we will remove the excess from the yolk. I think it's time. Oh, maybe on Saturday too. I'll put the big glasses on and we can time it again and see if those little rings really do take me about 3-ish minutes. But if we time it and I start gabbing, it might take me longer. We'll see. We'll have a stitch off. Fortunately, for all of the 4 decades or so that I've been crocheting, the stitches that I have to do, I kind of know how it feels. Not kind of. My hand knows how it feels to do the stitches. So even when I can't really see the thread, I kind of know what's going on. All right. There's our last poofer. I'm going to wipe everything off the table, move the extra sharp pokey things, and okay, this feels just as scary trimming this down as trimming the threads did last week. Okay, so for those who haven't seen it yet, before I cut on, this is a combination of Irish crochet motifs and crochet tape with machines embroidery. And I need to actually, should we just do it in blue? Before, I might regret doing this. I'm just going to use the blue that's in here and we're going to very carefully stitch down on the crochet tape to ensure that it's fully attached, because I know that I hand basted it and at certain places the embroidery has it tacked down. I know, just isn't. I almost get. I almost start to feel strong emotions with possible teary-eyedness, and I still don't feel like this is my best possible version of this techniques yet, but it's not often that I do something that I'm like, I really think I did okay. Did a good job. This project has me starstruck. Which I think, and it obviously, whether the mummers already had been infected with the lace virus or not, I don't know, but it stuck with her enough to say, I would like my own, please. And that's the next giant project we're working on. I think I have almost 20 little rings, but I need, let's see here. what it was. The center is 10.5 inches plus 22. I forget. I did some maths on the paper. I don't know. I'm not always maths-less. I just try to maths as needed. We'll go with that. But I'm glad that I found a table plate and a nut can, a sack of salted nuts that had the sizes I wanted, because I really was displeased with my attempts at measuring and freehanding my circles, even with the tools to make nice circles. I just wanted something more readily reproducible, and a traceable thing is that I keep those two things, or I could just trace a cardboard copy excuse me, of my templates, because I could see a world where Phoenix makes these things. The hard part is where would I sell them from? Because I don't like online shopping, and I don't think it displays the amazingness of these pieces. That's for the future. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sometimes Phoenix, it's easier to like shoot for the stars and say all of the most outlandish, crazy things, and then I like whittle things to where it actually needs to be. But dream big, kids. Dream big. Ooh, yikes. Where I sliced my finger through, the tool was right next close to, and I would have liked a larger, oh, you can't even see where I'm pointing to because of the floof. Yeah, right here. I would have liked a little bit more of an edge to be able to turn the tool over when it's applied to the crochet, to the rest of the chemise, but it'll be okay. The tool is not going to fray. It's more of a, Phoenix wanted to have a higher quality finish, and that is going to be a foible, but this one is just for me, and I'm alright with some level of horrible foibles. We're back at the beginning. Alright, so I think I'm going to finish this section. We're going to go to the middle. We'll drive around and see if I can start at a spot where we can do all the inner ring and the other section all at once. I'm just gonna, perfect spot where they already naturally line up. Maybe. Whatever, Phoenix. Just start stitching. Oh no, because it's a giant ring. It was contiguous when I started. I am all over the place today. Sorry for the Wednesday. We do not know how to... We're on Wednesdays where we're only circular thinkers and circular stitchers. Oh, stop snorting. That is so unladylike, Phoenix. Oh, it's so distracting because also they're by the telecoms line, so I'm like, don't hit the wire, the pole that's got the internet on it. Big trucking. This is coming down. I don't mind the blue, and then the sense I used all sorts of different colors when you watched and I stitched the motifs together to have another color. Doesn't surprise the eye. But I was also just reminiscing when I put together today's reuse of a thumbnail. Did I finish the waistband of that quilt, of the patchwork circle skirt? I don't think I've worn that skirt yet, so maybe I should double check. And if I'm going to plan my outfits for the weekend's shows out already, if Saturday's pajama day, then Sunday will be Patchwork Princess. Is that what I'm going to call it? Sure. On Saturday, I will play Phoenix starring as the Patchwork Princess. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, it could be. Oh, Phoenix, are those brain cells really firing like that? Yes, and I am going to leave that as a tease in my brain for me not to say, and you to see if I followed through with what you didn't know that I might do on Sunday. How's that for a cliffhanger? I don't know why stitching this down was kind of like making me anxious. I think it goes back to I didn't want to screw it up, but there's already foibles in there. It's not perfect. Is the bobbin, are there things that are funny looking and a whole bunch of imperfect stitches? Yes. Does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? Because nobody's really going to look at it and be like, oh no, that's where Phoenix was using Jess. Or actually, that's probably you. I'm not going to cosplay as Jess. I only cosplay as myself. I don't have a maybe? No, I'm not sewing a patchwork top for that skirt right now, though. I don't have the spoons for that. We're sewing simple things while wearing patchwork. I'll figure out a shirt. We're not doing a topless stream yet. Sorry folks, sewing that much would be premium content. I don't give that away for free anymore. Ay, ay, ay. I'm surprised there isn't more hot tub funny streams yet, unless there are, and I just don't look for them to know to be paying attention. Oh well. Or if it's we'll see. If it's super hot, maybe I will put on my. Oh, maybe we will. I don't think we've worn our 1940s bathing suits yet. It's still summer, so maybe we'll sew in a bathing suit. I'm just gonna do 2 rows to get back. I'm gonna stitch down to where I started from, and then back to get to where I would like to stitch. Because I didn't catch all of it anyway. Ooh, don't. I tried to make a huge oopsie by catching the presser foot caught up in the lace that we stitched, and that would be a disaster. So, say no to that. Alright. We are almost done with the top stitching. Oh, so good. I keep joking, thinking to myself that I'm going to take a picture. Actually, I have a picture of the little rings, the motif, and the tiny hoop, and I was going to jokingly send it to the mummers and be like, if I go blind making your project, know that I really enjoyed it. But I never know. Humor doesn't really come well in the written form like that. Like, I think that's funny, but I don't know if it would come across as me joking. So I'm not. So I'm gonna joke with you. If her project causes me to go blind. Know that I enjoyed every stitch. But fortunately, those like 2.5 magnification reading glasses with some good light. I don't think so. I think I'll make it. Because the rings, crocheting each of the rings is the easy part. The counting and all the ornamental stitches in the next part, that's where it gets a little challenging. But I'm going to guesstimate. I don't think we'll be ready to even think about stitching the necklace to tulle for at least another 2 weeks. And I think that's might be generous. Because what did we guesstimate? 4 hours just in the rings and making rings alone. And I don't know how long the other section is going to take. Probably another 4 hours. So 8 hours in the crochet. Then it's got to sit overnight. And then. So. And it goes on and on, my friend. This is the stitch that never ends. 'Cause once we were stitching it, not knowing what it was. And then we kept on stitching it because this is the stitch that never ends. Alright, enough of that. So I have some blue top stitching. I'm going to lay this out. Should we cut the center first? Or cut the outs? Oh, I'm just going to throw my mouse overboard. Let me rotate on my axis so I can carefully. All right, scissors. I'm going to leave about an inch along the border so that I have a little something to turn over to apply to the chemise once it gets made. What I also will probably do is randomly cut. I can just Phoenix, just show what you're going to do. I'm going to take the scissors and just snip little, like every 2 inches, make a snip, because that will help it to lay nicer when I fold that edge over. Oh my God. Every time I do another section of the work that needs to be done on this, it just makes me more and more excited. I'm so afraid I'm going to hate it when I actually finish the garment. I'm like terrified I'm not going to like it. Okay, that's all right. It's going to be spectacular. It already is spectacular, Phoenix. What are you fawshing over? I could be more careful, but all of this edge work is going to get tucked over and you're not going to see it anyway. So it doesn't really matter. What does matter is making sure I set my shears down and only cut what I'm supposed to, because Phoenix would likely cry if I cut into what we stitched. Oh, Jess, how's your machine cleaning going? They talked you into old-fashioned machines. They are an addictive habit. But I had to stop myself when it came to the electric ones, because I don't love fixing the electrics. And I want to know that my machines are apocalypse proof. No power, no problem. Okay, I cut the outside. Now I'm going to do the same to the inside. Secret to cutting in circles, just make a little snip And then I'm gonna cut like an inch away. Okay. Now I'm freeing the neck hole. Because this is a smaller diameter, I'm making more turns so I don't fluff up my cutting or then it's already wonky. Okay, oops. Oh, okay, Phoenix, you're in the home stretch. You know that means you need to pay extra attention. One. It's free. It's free. Let me take off my glasses and set it on my neck. Okay. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, I'm absolutely stunned. Yeah, so here's the top of the sleeves and then the fabric from the other. Thank you, Luigi. Oh, yeah, I want to go dancing now in my new little. Oh, so excited. Yeah. All right, it does fit. I did do good measurements. Yeah, so then I'll just tuck under the stuff that you can hardly see on camera because it's see-through white tulle, and we'll have to make a garment for this to sit on. But I could take having just big necklaces slightly. This I like this necklace idea. This is a good size. All right, now A, I don't want to rip it. B, the tulle is polyester and super scratchy, and I don't like the raw edge on my neck, but. Oh, so close to done. Oh, man. Yep. We're going to continue to keep old-fashioned arts and crafts alive. We're going to sew for like another 15 minutes. I'm going to give myself a break, and then I will be back on with Daramuth at 5. So, gotta stretch my legs for a little bit. Oh, they're just ripping out all the blackberries. It's a good thing I know where there's another blackberry patch, because. Oh, I keep trying to go out there, and the mama deer and her babies are co-opting the back 40, and I am too chicken to go pick blackberries when the deer are out in the back 40, because I'm scared. Oh, yay. Yeah, let's make beautiful, well-tailored, well-fit garments. I mean, not to say that I'm not wearing, like, sweatpants, but I need them. Instead of just wearing trashy underwear. Phoenix, you better careful with that statement, because technically you got your stays on the outside, and you too are wearing your underwear in public. So careful with your words there. Oh well. Ay, ay, ay. We'll get through one or two more little sacks. I had these yarn piles because wanted to make one of those ploofy rugs with the yarn pom-pom balls. And I got partway and I just got bored with making pom-poms. And I didn't finish, so I had some extra ones. I'm also contemplating cutting the ones off that I already have to stuff leaves with. We'll see what happens. Because I realized the cats were too liking wanting to like if when cats have hairballs, they choose stuff that's really hard to wash sometimes. So I decided having that as a little foot warmer by the bed, probably not the best idea. So I scrapped it because sometimes it's okay to not finish a project. Maybe you decide you don't like it, or it's too boring, too challenging, or you just don't feel like it. It's okay. You don't have to finish everything you start. I don't. But then I also spend a fair amount of time making stuff for the act of making it and not knowing what I'm going to use it for. And I think there's nothing wrong with that path either. It's a little chunky, so I had to shove it through. All right, I'm good. Oh, just a little bit longer. Feels weird stopping a little early, but I know I'm gonna need the time. Maybe I'll just finish this leaf. It's not quite a full 90 minutes, but it's all right to take a break before my next engagement. And by the sounds of it, there's lots of opportunities to see the Phoenix this week. The Phoenix is rising on all the stations, and I'm smashing my microphone. So on this pedal, I think I'm going to give my voice a little extra break. Thank you so much. The rumbles, the tubes, you're great. I appreciate all you workers and lurkers. I'm glad that you found that you were able to hang out and do whatever it is you needed to do while I got a little bit of work done and made a little bit more headway on my most, to me, impressive piece that I think I've ever made to date. There's going to be even more beautiful things coming, but if this is a taste of what I can do with my skill now, I am really excited for future projects. So enough self-grandizing and stroking my ego. On that note, don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today. Don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. And I will be back at 5 o'clock. I will be back for my Saturday and Sunday show at 12 p.m. And I think I invited myself on to the Godless Sewing Williams channel on Saturday, I think at 5 p.m. I'll figure it out. All right, everybody. You be great. No long goodbyes. I will see you when I see you next. All right, have fun. Bye.